We're going to continue working on writing expressions given words, but we're going to work on some more complicated expressions this time. So I've got your little reminder up here of taking your words to your variable, to your expression that were on the front part of your foldable. And it says, for more complicated expressions, watch out, these will need more than one operation. They're kind of what we would call combo pack. And it says, look out for special words like quantity, sum, difference, or quotient. You might have to add parentheses when you see these words. So quantity is a parenthesis word, sum is an adding word, difference is a subtracting word, quotient is a division word. All of those words signify something, and so those are going to be the words that we're looking for as we go through this section here. So I'm going to start right here. It says the difference of 3 times a number and 7. So difference means subtract. I'm going to underline that and subtract. Times means multiply. 3 times a number and 7. That's our difference. So the variable, I'm going to pick A this time. A equals our unknown number. And then our expression is going to be 3 times A, so 3A. And then the difference of that and 7. So my difference is my subtract, and then 7 is the end of my expression. So I've got 3 times A minus 7 as my expression. You'll notice that I didn't put a multiply by sign between 3 and A because when a number is next to a variable, we call the number the coefficient. The letter that represents the unknown is a variable. The two together mean that they're being multiplied. So here's one that's going to kind of show you the difference. It says 3 times the difference of a number and 7. Well, we've got the difference of, difference means subtract, a number and 7, and we're going to do 3 times that amount. So times means multiply, but this is going to be different because so we've got an unknown number. I'm going to use B this time. B equals our unknown number. And 3 times the difference of, so we've got difference of our number and 7. And we want to multiply all of this by 3. And so we put that inside parentheses because order of operations typically would tell us to multiply before we subtract. But this is saying we're multiplying by the difference of all of this. So the difference of B minus 7. So I'm going to put B minus 7 in parentheses to show my difference. And then put the 3 outside of that and multiply it by the difference. And when the 3 is next to the parentheses, just like 3 is next to A up here, it means multiply. And so we've just got to be really careful about how we place parentheses. Let's keep going and try a couple more. It says 5 times the sum of a number and 6. I know that times means multiply and sum means to add. So 5 times the sum of a number and 6. So first I have to define my variable. C equals my unknown number. You can pick any variable you want. And we're going to do 5 times this whole sum. So the sum is what's going to go inside parentheses. A number, which is C, and 6. Sum means to add, so C plus 6. And we're going to do 5 times all of that, so it all goes in parentheses to show order of operations that we have to add before we do 5 times that sum. This next one, they actually give us our variable. It says 42 multiplied by the quantity 9 plus x. Multiplied by is a multiply by word, so I put a little time symbol there. Quantity is a parenthesis word, so it tells us that the following needs to be inside parentheses. So plus x. X is our unknown. X equals our unknown number. And 42 multiplied by the quantity means I'm going to do 42. And then inside parentheses, I'll put 9 plus x, and that's my whole quantity there. Let's do one more before I release you to try a couple on your own. 4 less than 3 times the number of students? Well, less than means subtract. Times means multiply. So I'm going to make my unknown here y. Y equals my unknown number. And 4 less than, remember, was one of those like special starred words that we talked about on the front. It kind of goes in backwards order. We start with 3 times the number, we're taking 4 away from that. So 3 times y is what I start with, and if I have 4 less than that, I'm going to take 4 away from it to show my expression. So I have 3y minus 4 is my expression. At this point in time, I'm going to challenge you to try these last 4 in the box on your own, and then come back to the next video to watch.